It seems that during the holiday season, we follow the advice to eat, drink, and be merry a little too well. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're getting some advice to stay trim during the most festive time of the year. When it comes to the holiday season, why is it so much more difficult to follow a healthy diet?
We have more parties and get-togethers and family reunions, which sometimes we can't even say no to. We have to be there. We're with family and friends, and that's the fun part. So the food is in front of us, the drinks are in front of us. Most people have, just memories in the past of certain smells that will make us, hey, that smells great, just like my mom made, and they're running back to the buffet or running back to the table for a second plate. Also, they have that other factor where they're saying, let me indulge right now. I've got a week, I've worked hard all year round, I've done my best. Maybe I didn't try my best, but I'll start again in the new year. I've got my appointment with my trainer and my nutritionist and everybody, and I'm ready to go. So they kind of say, let me just enjoy my holidays.
Are there holiday favorites that are worse than others?
It's the basic treats that we usually get. It's the sugar-coated treats and the pecan pies and, anything heavy, really heavy with sugar and cream. Mashed potatoes are so good because they're made of, just lots of cream and lots of, whole milk and lots of butter.
When preparing your holiday favorites, are there any ways that we can make these dishes any healthier?
The best ways to do it is to always add a lot more vegetables in our foods that we prepare. Green beans is always one of the biggest during the holiday seasons. You want to avoid, the fats and all the creams and stuff, which is kind of hard during the holidays. Really, it is.
Now, another culprit full of calories are liquid calories. Which are our best options when it comes to alcohol?
In general, they say the best way to stay safe is to stick to wine, and believe it or not, to stick to champagne. We get about 80 calories per serving in a bottle, and you got the fuzz and everything. And most of the champagne actually complements most of the meals that we have on our tables. That's probably a safer way to go about it. Eggnog is always one of the no-nos, but it's one time a year, I guess, so we have to maybe cheat a little bit.
During the holidays, we often have appetizers, our meal, and then dessert. Is there any way to be sure that we won't overindulge?
There are a few ways you can look at that, and one of the basic things is if you know you're going to a party, best thing is to prepare yourself and eat well all day. Most people, what they try and do is they try and skip a meal or two, they try and starve all day, and when it comes to their big party at night, they just go crazy. So that's always a drawback, and it's a knock against us. It'll just slow down our metabolism. Another way to look at it is just to tell yourself, do I want an appetizer or do I want a dessert? Which of the two do I enjoy the most? If I enjoy dessert, then okay, then I'll pass on the appetizer, I'll pass on the cocktail, and I'll go for the dessert. And the other thing as well is always try and keep up your exercise. I know it's hard whether you travel and go see family, go for walks before or after a meal. It's always part of the holidays, and it's always a fun part. It'll help you keep your metabolism up.
Where can we cut calories without losing flavor?
Well, the flavor part is a little bit different because we can always cheat there. We can always use a lot of spices and some wine and some broth, which is also a great idea. The spices, the cumin and nutmeg during the holidays is always like an added flavor that always will be most beneficial, I think. And a lot of times during the holidays, sometimes people, if they have, one or two drinks, everything tastes good. So they won't know.
Well, thank you very much. That was a great help.
Well, you're very welcome, and happy holidays.